This shooting is difficult. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, meet your big Erica, that's me, honey, okay, period. And if you're a returning subscriber, it's A1. Listen, thank you so much for your support. I love and appreciate each and every one of it, okay, period. Those that are watching and not subscribing, Lema 666 devil worshippers, it's you guys that are watching and not subscribing to my channel. Because it's just free of charge to click that red button that you see on your screen. Namanjani, red devils. It's me calling you guys red devils. But my devil worshipper, if you are not subscribing to my channel, okay? Period. So yeah, I am back, and I'm better. Mamfundiselo cool. Kidding. I'm back with another video today, and I've been. Today I told myself that I don't want to be paperizing with the word. Every day you mean really Bible. No, let me come with a story time. But it's Bible related because see my Jesus, this Jesus, that girl. So yeah, it's a story time. Bible related though. So yeah, I thought why not tell you guys about my experience, my fasting experience that I've had. My 3 days Esther fast experience that I've had. Hey guys. Yeah, good, but all I can say is it's worth it, okay? So, let me see Esther. Every Esther fasting la ituru ke bulela ga mang Esther ke mang la miti mas. Helisa miti, I'm side eyeing you, bombastic side eye, giving you the biggest side eye in Kabeni. We don't know who Esther is, but essentially Esther was the king. Was once a queen of Persia. Who set free, who helped set free King the Jews, through 3-day fasting. Yena and his cousin slash stepfather Mordecai helped to save the Jews from the death, because Hamal was coming in hot. Hamal was coming in hot, coming for them. So she and Lily Mordecai were able to save them. So yeah, Esther is that person. If you don't know them, if you don't know her or you don't know them, because I'm talking about it's Esther and Mordecai, the people that saved them. If you don't know them, I'll do. You tell me. Otherwise, or Abala Esther. Esther asibuka etenli for sure 10 chapters. 10 chapters give or take. So don't be lazy and just read that, and you will just see Hore Mudimu there was present, even though Abasabelika Tata in that book, but you just see the role that God has played in that book of Esther. So yeah, yes, I embarked on the 3 days Esther fasting, no eating and no drinking water, no doing nothing. Hey, so yeah, let me tell you, I fasted before though. Like my first time fasting, because it was my first ever time fasting. I did that in Jan. And there were some few errors that I've improved when I now started with the Esther fast. So obviously with the first fast that I did, there were many things that I did that were wrong, that now when I did another one, I did the Esther fast, I realized how I was wrong and where since a guy where ABCD ki guy mo hubiling wrong. First thing that I've done on the first one, it was a fast where I was only drinking water. But the mistakes, the errors that I did, let me mention a few. That like I would say I'm fasting, but I'd go chill with my friends that are drinking alcohol. We are out there talking about things that are non-God related, talking about general stuff that I just have nothing to do with God. That was the first error that I did with my first fasting. Another thing is that when we'll be chilling together, obviously they'll be buying food, eating, and then I won't be eating, and then they'll be asking me, and then when I saji, and then I tell them, I'm fasting, guys, that's why I saji. Another error is that you are telling people you're fasting. Why are you doing that? That was another mistake that I did with the first fast that I did. And then generally, I was someone that was thinking at that time when I was doing that first fast, like I was thinking mostly about food. I was praying and whatnot, but I was not too invested in the prayer and too invested in the word and whatnot. And then at the end of it all, yeah, it was quite an experience at the first, rodeo. It was an experience, but I didn't get fully what I was fasting for. But I guess I can say that I saw Matla Mudimu in a sense that after I was done with that fasting, when I broke the fast at day 4 in the morning, I ate and then I went to bed because I wanted to take a nap. And then me taking a nap, kwafika nje sleep paralysis niyasazi mos. Sleep paralysis esinye sinzima safika safuna uku-attack. And then when it was attacking or doing all of that, I was chanting the name of God, chanting the name of God. When I tell you that thing just flew, because it was something that is coming, holding my hands, holding my legs, is like a spiritual entity that I don't understand. We can argue that I can't say it's a principality because they are saying a principality is a very big thing. As humans, we don't fight principalities, but we are fighting demons. Hey, I stand to be corrected. It's not me. So yeah, I was able to, sleep paralysis. Like I was able to defeat that paralysis. So to a certain extent, I can say that God was with me even when I was doing that fast and I wasn't doing those mistakes. Okay, fast forward to then now, the 3 days fasting that I did. Okay, fine. The first thing that I did was I prepared myself, I started it on a Wednesday, and then I prayed from Friday last week, I think, like praying to God, God, because this is something that I want to do, so please give me strength, and I'll be fasting for ABC, so please give me strength. I started praying Friday. Sunday, I'm throwing them under the bus. In my mother's church, they put you on a spotlight there, like you want to keep her easy or whatnot, And then that day so happened, that is me, that, kaba mamfundiswa thing, kaba bulela, la Daniel 10. Yeah, it was talking about when he was fasting for 21 days, because it's something that I want to do. So like then I was gazeling myself, motivating myself on some. If I speak about it even in church, I'm gaining that momentum that very I'm gonna do it. So yeah, even that I remember that Sunday I opened Daniel where I was speaking about him fasting for 21 days because he was praying for whatever reasons he was praying for. Guys, Arda, let me move forward. Bottom line is that like I prepared myself in prayer, like telling God, I guess it was 5 days prior the fasting, every day telling him, and then I also spoke about it in church, that about fasting, the importance of fasting and whatnot. And then, okay, day 3, Wednesday, day 1, that is when I started the fasting. Day 1, I started the fast. Okay, day 1 it was not difficult. Okay, first day, the thing that I did was, they say when you're fasting you have to speak, I guess, your the sins that you are doing, because we are sinners. Then you tell God the sins that you've done and what you want him to forgive you for, and then you state also the reason why you are fasting, but mostly focusing on removing all the energies, asking for forgiveness, asking for him to help you forgive other people, so that your slate is clean throughout the fast. You're not someone that is carrying burdens, someone that is doing all of those things. So on day 1, that is something that I did. Okay, in terms of hunger and whatnot, of course you feel hungry, but it was not that deep. Like with me, in my case, I felt hungry twice when I was doing that fasting in that day. So hunger in frequency, I think around 12 p.m. Yeah, I first hunger strike. And then another thing that I was doing, let me not all over the place, but yeah, very good. It's a story time, so yeah, I will tell you everything and anything. If something comes to mind, I will tell you. Another thing that I was doing, I was focusing, I was someone that was focusing, reading the word, engaging with the word and being intentional with what I'm doing, and like not having too much distractions, when I'm speaking to my mom, like we were talking about the word. Like I didn't want, like, you know, to speaking about other things that could possibly distract what I'm trying to do. So that is what I was doing. And then obviously I was watching also YouTube videos that will help me throughout the fast, like getting tips and tricks on what I should do throughout the fast, which were very helpful. One of the big thing that was helpful for me, Pastor Vlad, shout out to you. This other pastor, guys, it's Vlad. It's very complicated. But yeah, he said that whenever you feel hungry, that's when then you should pray the most. Tell God that you are hungry for them. Hungry for them to hear you, hungry for your spirit is hungry for them, hungry for God's presence, hungry for God to be with you. So that is something that, like, I was doing, like whenever I felt hunger, telling God that I'm hungry for him, and then this hunger has nothing to do, like it's nothing. I'm strong and I'm asking for strength from God to give me the strength so that, like, I can be able to like move through and be okay, because this is still day one, so I can't but I wasn't feeling hungry that much at day one, honestly, guys, because it's still the first day. So yeah, first day went on, it was a success. Okay, fine, I didn't experience much problems. I slept. Praying, remember, guys, consistent with prayer. Every 2 seconds you pray. Every 2 seconds you pray. And my advice would be, when you're fasting, you shouldn't fast. Don't do that. I think you should fast over the weekend. If you're someone that goes to work, fast over the weekend. So sharp. And then day 2. Then day 2 came. Yeah, day 2, then it was heating. I see day 2. Day 2, it was not lovely. Day 2, I wake up, okay, it's fine. No drinking, guys. When I'm telling you, you're not eating, you're not drinking, and nothing. Sharp. Day 2, I wake up, fine. I wake up, okay, really in the morning. I do my regular praying, asking for God for strength for day 2, that I'm halfway there, you know, God give me the strength, whatnot. Then the day goes on. I do what I did also yesterday, praying, reading the Bible, doing ABCD, you know, being isolated, really, being in the house, not engaging with the public and whatnot. When I'm engaged with people, I engage in the word of God. That's what was happening. And then, okay, heading over 12, guys, the hunger. I want that hunger. Your heart is beating out of you. Can your heartbeat. You feel it in your whole body, literally. Got your stomach, we are weak. Day 2, that is day 2. Gabuma 1-2. I'm telling you, Gabuma 1-2 around that time when I was feeling like that, guys. Weak in way. Okay, what do I do when I'm feeling like that? Like I'm telling you guys, I go, I pray. I talk to God, I talk to God. And funny enough, when I was doing that, I was like, after I was done praying, after 5 minutes, I would feel better. Literally, I would feel like that hunger would disappear. Literally, to show that when you're doing this and you are doing it with all of your heart, God is there with you. God listens to you. And with me, God, he did, like, was with me. And also with my day 2, I've had those revelations. There's revelations that I've had where, like, I got to see why. That's when I got the answer that on my channel now I will start then now, you know, talking about God. I've had that revelation in day 2, and along with other revelations that I was praying for, guys, because I was praying for, you know, you have, like I said, you have to state your reasons why you're doing the fast. So many things that I was fasting for, well, majority of the things that I was fasting for, they were started to be revealed to me on day 2, because I was doing this intentional with all of my heart, opening my heart, like waiting for God to come talk to me, because that was something that I wanted. I wanted God to guide me, to speak to me, to feel his presence, him talking to me. Obviously, he's not going to literally talk to you, but you know, that deep subconscious mind of yours that is telling you that you should do something, that's literally him talking to you. So yeah, that was me with day 2. That was when I had a lot of revelations, but day 2 was the toughest. That's what I can tell you guys. Day 2 for me was the toughest, but I made it out alive. But when I tell you that when I was praying, like, cause I was someone that would thingy, I would feel hungry. I felt hunger twice again in day 2. I felt it around my 1-2. I felt it again around my 5-6, somewhere there. And then Yeah, like I think it. Let me drink water. My mom just passed. Distraction. Around Boma 6 again, I think it. I prayed again. That's when I had hunger again, intense hunger, and then I prayed again around Boma 6. And when I tell you guys that when you pray in that fasting space, when you're praying in the hunger, guys, when you're praying in the hunger, I mean, God is there with you, because after you feel like you're not hungry, like that hunger disappears, because you're not focusing on the hunger, but you're focusing on God, for God to hear you. And they're always saying, the people that I was listening to when I was in the fasting journey, the YouTube videos that I would listen to, they'd say that, you know, your spirit is always this hungry. See how you feel hungry, your spirit is always like that. So for a change, let your spirit be the one that is fed, and let your flesh starve. And that was literally what was happening, and it was quite an experience, guys, because you're getting closer and closer to God. You feel your spirit literally grow in faith, grow stronger and stronger and stronger. You feel your spirit grow essentially. Shabu. Then day 2 finished, guys. Yeah, it was the toughest, but it finished. When I tell you, hey guys, God works in mysterious ways. When I tell you that when I started day 3, Bushuba day 2, like I didn't sleep. When I tell you that day 2, I didn't sleep at night. Yeah, day 3. Usually at that time I was praying at 12 a.m. I'd pray again at 3 a.m. in the morning, because it's something that I do on a regular basis now. But yeah, also something that I was doing during the fast as well, that I would wake up in 12 a.m. Pray, and then wake up at 3 a.m. and pray as well. I wasn't sleepy, you know. I wasn't sleepy, and to think that, guys, to think that you think that you are hungry at that time. You think that you are hungry, you cannot breathe. Funny enough, I was not hungry at that time. When I was awake, I was not hungry. I would say that my spirit was awake. I'd say that my spirit was awake, guys, because when I tell you that I was not sleepy and I was not hungry, I was like, okay. I was okay. It's at 12 a.m. sharp. I prayed and I went back to bed, because I was listening to a lot of gospel, listening to a lot of sermons. I was listening to a lot of those, guys, at that time. And that my advice would be, do that for you to want to hear gospel and to feel God that is there with you. 3 a.m. That's exactly what happened again. I wasn't sleepy at all. 3 a.m. yeah, sharp. I prayed again. And then I came back to bed. When I tell you, I'm 4:30 in the morning, guys. 4:30, and then I slept. And then I woke up at around 8. When I tell you, I woke up with such energy. I woke up with the energy. I woke up so happy, and so, guys, you wouldn't believe. That is day 3 in the morning. And like I was telling my mom, like, I feel God's presence with me, you know, in everything. Like right now, I feel God's presence, because, you know, it's my day 3. It's supposed to be the day where I'm feeling like I'm dying, but instead I'm feeling good. Like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay. I was even doing tasks. I was a busy person day 3, guys. You wouldn't believe. Then I was shook at myself, shook at, like, what? God is really, wow. Like it was like, oh wow, out of body experience. When I tell you it was an out of body experience, that is exactly how it was like. I couldn't believe. In the morning, I was filled with so much gratitude. I was so happy that day. I remember in the morning, my mom was like so shook on some, my darling, is this you? In day 3, you're like this, is this you? Day 3 was a bliss. Day 3 for me was a bliss, guys. When I tell you that it was like nice throughout the day, I started feeling it. But I started feeling it. It was 6 o'clock p.m., 6 p.m., 18:00. It started to cry for me then around that time. Then I was feeling weak. Like I remember get happening. Yo. What I know. It's over for me. I could feel my kidneys, you know. Now my kidneys were reporting for girl, I only mate. Girl, you are not drinking water. Now my kidneys were reporting for it's tough here. Day 3, yeah, it was tough. But yeah, even at that time, I got 6 a.m. like I was praying, I prayed, and then I was like sitting. I didn't do much, and then at that time, like obviously now I'm waiting for okay. Now if you feel like I slept, I remember I slept very early. I think I slept around 8 or something like that. I was someone that was okay. Kaya robala because yeah, I was feeling like I'm sick. Hey, 12 o'clock. It's like alarm. Usually, 12 o'clock I pray, like I said to you guys. 12 o'clock alarm, my color. My darling. I ran to go drink water. Literally, I ran for water. Okay, I drank water. And then I went to pray, and then about 3 a.m. I woke up and then I prayed at 3 a.m. and then after then I drank like tea. I drank tea, and then that was like the end of the fast. Then that was when I broke the fast. But overall, it is an experience that I highly recommend that when you're a person that is a Christian or still a beginner, like me, you want to get closer to God, you want to amplify that relationship, I would advise you to fast, okay? Because it's something that you need, that push that shows you that God is with you. Like, sometimes you'd say, God is with me, or sometimes you'd hear things that you know certain things, but it's like until you experience it when at first end, you feel God's presence yourself. That's when you know that God is actually there and God is a real thing. With me also, that's how I felt with the fasting, even though because I prayed for 3 things. Even though one thing that I prayed for is still in the pipelines, I wouldn't say that it's something that it's 100%, but everything else that I prayed for, I literally got within that fast. Like the reason why I started the fast, everything that I asked for in the fast, I actually got. So my advice would be fasting. Fasting, bafethu, fasting. Don't be as intense as me. Don't do too much. But you can just do those ones that was 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. drinking water, and then praying to God, focusing your energy on God and focusing on the gospel, focusing on sermons and whatnot, like working, setting the tone for Him to be there, inviting Him. Because when you're doing all of those, that's your way of inviting God into your presence, inviting God into your space. And trust you me, guys, when you do it with all of your heart, guys, not doing it unality doubts in your heart, when you do it with all of your heart, you will get those results that I also got. And it's something that I'm gonna do often, it's something that like I was also telling my mom. I was like, yo when I was fasting literally last week, fasting like, why are you doing this? But it's like it makes you man uyavuseleleke emoyeni man, papa manibo. You are the papa mani mzalwane, uyavuka nje uvuka emaqandeni. That's what it does. And I highly recommend fasting. And that was an experience, guys, of fasting. And like I said, I recommend, and I would say if you because it's something that I would do also over time, when I'm like now used to talking about God on the channel and whatnot, we will be doing that thing where I'm telling you guys, okay, let's fast together for this certain time. Let's try to fast together, guys, and do APC about bialo, and then do it together with you guys. If unyaka a fasting partner, I'll be there to do it for you. Because me, in my case, I'm gonna do it more often. I'm going to do it more often. It's going to be my thing. Well, not it's going to be, it is my thing. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and comment down below, guys, and let me know if you have experienced fasting. How was your experience? If you've done an intense one like the one that I've done, dry fasting, I'm strong, guys, I'm strong. So if you have done an intense one like the one that I've done, comment down below, tell me your experience. And if you've done fasting generally, tell me your experience. And let's engage in the comment section, you guys letting me know everything. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.